Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for January 2nd, 2015. I did this already, wrong year, 2015. We gotta get used to the new year already. And holograms came to be with us for the reading. Right, hologram? I should probably, I'll stick her back on my lap. She came running as soon as I put everything down, so the hologrammy is present, the holographic nature of the universe. And that's always true, but we just have to keep reminding ourselves of that, because it is true. What shifts and changes for us on an individual level really does empower all things in hidden ways of just energies shifting and changing. So as we can do it for our own lives, we really have an impact on the whole. It's like that butterfly effect. Something small can ripple huge. And it's not even about that. The hologrammy is really that things are very embedded, and as things take off in one part of the world, it really does take off in all parts of the world. So if we can make it happen for ourselves, we can make it happen for everybody. So just to keep that in mind. That's Phoenix. And he's about rising from the ashes, good for the new year. So, okay, I think today I'm going to do a relationship spread. I'll do, I think I'm going to add another dynamic to the relationship spread. I like doing the relationship spread, but because I'm vague about whether it's one individual relating to or the collective energies, I'm going to do both. So I'm going to do the individual that we're looking at, and then the relationship with the most significant individual, which there's always one, you know, whether we want to admit it or not, there's always somebody that pops up, right? And then the outer spread, or the outer influences, which are more general and collective, just kind of like the group influences. So I'm going to add a little dimension to that today, and for the reading, and I'll go over it again when I get the spread down. And I will draw one Tree Magic Gillian Kemp to begin, and then I'll do an overall card at the end. Okay, so we have number 10, the Damson Tree, rewards, and it says the promise of future success brings fruitful pleasure and happiness. Okay, let's see where can I put this? Maybe I'll bring this one down, this one up. Okay, so this is nice. This is fitting for my life, but anyway, we'll read generally for everyone here. Okay, so this is the individual we're looking at here. So usually it's for you, but sometimes I do a lot of times I'll do a reading and I read it, I understand it completely for somebody else that I know my life enough that I don't need the information, but I like to hear about other people. So, but usually, you usually know right away, is this for you, or is this, the person you're looking at? But anyway, this is the individual we're looking at, whether it's you or somebody else. And then this is their most significant other. And this could be anybody. Whoever is most significant for a message in this individual's life. There's one person that needs to bring a message in, and this is this person here. Then this side is the general reading, the general outside influences. So if you can think about this as a person, and then this is most significant person relating to this one, and then this is the group, the whole, the outside influences, and then this is our overall message card here, the don't forget card. Don't forget to remember this one. So and this is Illuminata, and that has to do with a spiritual community that is really there for you, friends, family, people who are like family, soul contracts that are very important in supporting and loving and promoting you in your life. And so this is your overall message card here. Right away, we have this community, which has been coming up a lot in the readings in the past couple weeks. Actually, the community has been coming up a lot. So, I think these rewards, it can have to do with individuals and the significant others, but really, I do feel like this is a time in history or in life, or the general patterns or energy is really about a larger collective coming together. And I do see that. It's like even for individuals or couples, it's the larger community that's making things happen right now, and really putting the emphasis or the energy flow into individuals and partnerships through the community coming together, which is really the basis of human evolution, but just history. What has to happen? It needs to happen with everyone, not just one or two. So I do see this community really kind of waking up. Humanity is waking up. There's a lot of wake-up calls, like I said in the last reading. So anyway, on to the individual here. We have this is the psychological. So we have the psychological position of dealing with craziness, dealing with the lower negatives of society, the lower negatives of human nature, the problem people of the world. And there are definitely a lot of those, which is why it's wonderful to see this community coming together, because that's the only way to deal with the problem individuals, is to have the community strong and solid and caring about one another and really attentive to things. So anyway, we're looking at problems with people, dramas. Okay, so we're navigating it. This is Singa, the protective lion, that has the willpower, has the ego and the willpower and the way to communicate and the way to really relate to the animal nature of humanity. So whatever plays out, we can really handle it with the right measures of things, and with the perfect interactions, really. Just the perfect dance or the perfect play in terms of the animal nature. So everything always goes well. That's my card deck. Is that we have our mind and our emotions and our spirit and our bodies to really work things out in the right way, and we always can. So if there is drama or lower negative energies, there's a way to navigate that and manage that, and we're doing it already in the psychological position. So things are being dealt with properly. And I do know that people all have the ability to do this if we keep that centered focus. If we come from our hearts and we really pay attention to what's going on around us and be very proper and appropriate with our relations in the way we manage things and deal with things. And we all have that ability. We just need to keep that sense of calm when things come at us, and be able to just instinctively, innately, and intuitively be able to handle that as it comes at us in the right way. So psychologically, this person, or the individual we're looking at here, is kind of just having to balance out energies around them. Work with this person, work that person. People throw their things around, their little fits or plays of drama, and we just we know how to cut it off, cut it out, and stop it, and a way that protects everybody and ourselves and everybody else at the same time. And then in the physical position, we have little pumpkin, which has to do with abundance and really reaping our harvest, having the largest fruit that can feed people for days, and delicious food, really having to do with being fulfilled in our lives. And that's what eating delicious food's all about. It's like really that fulfillment of our stomachs, which is represents the earth quality. So we're fulfilled in our earthly life, and then it also represents babies. The pumpkin does, and earth. So the whole earth. So it has to do with the psychism of earth and babies, and how if we have a project, if we have something creative that we put out, if we create something, form something, bring something into this world, the whole world will change their relationship to you as you have your child, or have your project, have your creativity, and the whole world will respond to that. So it's about abundance, not just for the individual, but for the creative projects that are being born right now for an individual. And then outside influences, I'm just going to do them right now for the physical. We have an individual coming into our lives that is a strong commitment in a relationship forever. This is a person who, through thick and thin, is always there for us, always our ally, no matter what. Very, very strong, committed, loyal bond coming in from the outside world. This is the one individual. And then there's a lot of choices and decisions around us. The general influences here in the physical world are people making decisions around us, which is interesting reading here. With I don't know why a lot of people would be making decisions around us, because this is a general energy, and there's a lot of decisions about us. But I want to say that there's, this is a creative project or something coming into the world. And because of this, other people have to make decisions. And we have one committed partner coming in to be a part of this abundance, to be a part of this birthing process here. But there's many, many people who are having to make decisions around this birthing process and this abundance that we have here. So this is big. If we have something in our lives happen where it makes everybody else make a decision in a collective way, then that is pretty big, because to be changing everybody's minds, that's pretty significant. But we also have this backing and this support of love through the 9 of cups, the 9 of emotions, 9 of hearts, and the loyal relationship that will be there for all of time. And it's interesting how the two nines here connect. And this is also existence working behind you. The 9 has to do with that flow through everything. So it's really beautiful, this pairing here. I mean, this, if you have somebody solid and stable to be backing Little Pumpkin, you know, the world's relationship to you and your creativity and your projects and your birthing, of course, yes, we would have people responding to that and changing things and kind of making ways, you know, kind of shifting and making decisions around this physical manifestation here between 2 and 1 person. So now in the upper realm here, this is the psychological realm, this is the physical realm. So we were talking about all of this happening physically, but psychologically, you know, there are negativities and things that we are having to put up with in the world. Of course, when anything beautiful and amazing is coming into existence, even though that there's that great flow and that great power that supports it and promotes it and makes it happen, there's always that opposition that's always kind of coming up at the same time. So we have that for this individual, but this partnership here is really bringing justice in. There's this major justice, and this is truth in action. So, you know, there's nothing unjust happening right now. This person is making sure that everybody is in the right place with the right understandings, and you know, everybody's clear on what is true. And that's what Kali is all about, is setting people straight, setting their minds straight, really putting up boundaries so wrong actions can't happen. They're eliminated before they happen. You know, I mean, they're stopped in the psychological realm before they actually can do anything. This is really about correcting the minds of people around. So this is a beautiful partnership here, this person here to this person, because this justice and this truth in action and establishment of peace and right relations is really backing whatever might be going on here for this individual, that they're having to, you know, hold their willpower and be really strong, you know, hold their sunlight and be very strong in the face of things. And then there's this kind of this cutting action of, I want to say Kali is cutting, because she's the benevolent and malevolent mother. She will not take crap. You know, she won't let someone murder her babies, that's for sure. And she won't let someone attack her babies either. You know, I mean, this is like, no. Yeah, if you're gonna be a, you know, raving lunatic, psychopath, murderer, you gotta stop now. So she puts an end to the mental illness. She puts an end to the wrongdoings. She stops it in the mental realm and makes it real clear that that's not okay. And she just eliminates the whole situation. This is the ushering into immortality. She's the ushering into the new age of, you know, of heaven and of Aquarius and of, you know, the merger of the highest with the earth, the highest realm of psychology, the highest planes of truth and intelligence and sentience. You know, that light-hearted, emotional realm. She brings that down, and she makes space for that to exist here, and she protects that. So, you know, this is really just a strong backing for this person, psychologically, and then physically there's just this presence, and then psychologically, man, she'll handle anything. So you don't, you know, this person does not have to worry. They got some, the ultimate, the ace of mind. It's the ace, you know. I mean, it's that perfect. Then we have on the outside influences in the psychological realm, just people waking up to their life purpose. This is like everybody's wake-up call here. The zodiac. Everyone's kind of waking up to the divine plan, waking up to their part within the divine plan, waking up to their reason for being born and their path, and understanding their path and being alive and aware of it, and living it, with eyes wide open and with the attention and the energy to live that out in the highest and best way. So really, as we wake up to things, we live them better, or live them stronger, or live them, fully. So there's this fulfillment of life path from people around. So this is really, all right, so the number is rewards, and the card is rewards, the number is 10. And this is about like one relationship between all people and zero factoring this worldly reality. Really looking at everything that has been and is now, and really kind of coming to a conclusion with it, and recycling the past in the present to a new level of existence or understanding. It's like we kind of, can see it all, use it all, but then move into something different here. And again, it says the promise of future brings success. The promise of future success brings fruitful pleasure and happiness. So, I wanna just say that I think this is the centerpiece of the reading here. Is this sorry, I don't even have a lighter to put the light back on. I have one. But we have this birthing process going on for, if this is ourselves here that we're looking at here, we have a birthing and something coming into our life. We're doing something in our lives. We're creating something. We're giving birth to something, and then we have a support to back this, and we might have some adversary or some kind of crap, lower negative human crap that we gotta put up with and manage and navigate. But we have also someone who has our backs here for whatever we have to put up with. We have that truth in action and that justice. So this is like the warrior to protect. We have the protective lion, but then we have somebody really to stand in truth and to support and promote this divine will, the protective lion. And then the outside general influences here. This is like stirring a great pot of people around us. This is like everybody's having to make new decisions, shift and change their minds, shift and change their directions around what they're seeing here with this individual, what's happening with this individual, and what's happening with this relationship with this individual. And then there's like major shifts and changes in the world around them because of this. And then in the psychological realm, we have everyone kind of waking up to their life purpose and really finding more meaning and living with their eyes wider open and putting their time and energy into things that really matter for the essence of all, for their own essence, for the essence of being, for everything essential. Just really putting the money where the value is already, like putting the energy and the time and the everything towards what truly, truly matters in the end of everything, just really putting that support in where is most needed for all people. What's the best thing? So, I don't know if we got her. Little skirt, she's okay. When she jumps, I have to catch it. I want to do it, you know, the beginning. I need to do a little break and put a little film clip. I want to get a bunch of film clips. It's really hard for me to get my camera out all the time and get everything on videotape, but it would be so cute to have some of my chickens in the little intro, just for a shot or two of chickens doing some funny stuff. But I'm still working on it. And my new intro for the weekly show, or the live chicken oracle, I'm going to redo as soon as we move, because I would like to have the intro, you know, showing where we're at. So anyway, new things on the horizon. I hope everyone had a great new year, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.